All right, turning back to Case Area 3 weather on this impact day, and live look here through Live Tracker 3 on Interstate 80. Looks like Live Tracker is heading near the Colfax area and moving at a pretty decent clip. And you can see, though, that the roadway is slick and the wipers are not on intermittent. They're working pretty good there, Heather.
Yeah, those wipers are on their automatic setting, not the highest setting. That's maybe something you need tomorrow, especially in the morning, and not just there up on 80, not just in the foothills, but for the valley as well. Right now, just kind of some scattered showers, some light rain just to the south of downtown Sacramento, and the showers really have been most persistent in the San Joaquin Valley and for the foothills to the south of Highway 50. Getting a little breather for now from Sacramento up to Yuba City after about 1/4 inch of rain, but a lot more to come tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and even into Tuesday. Temperatures right now upper 40s to low 50s. Those numbers really have not budged most of the afternoon and evening. Good news is it's not going to get all that much cooler. Bad news is, well, depends on how you define bad, is that we're going to start tomorrow morning off with widespread clouds and soaking rain. Earlier I called it kind of a couch potato kind of day, where if you don't have to be anywhere tomorrow, it's a good day to not have to be anywhere. Temperatures will be in the low 50s to start things off tomorrow morning. And look at Futurecast. This is 7:30. So even if you're an early riser trying to get in the run, walk the dog, it is already going to be wet. Up in the Sierra, I do think there may still be chain controls on 80 and 50 in the morning. The afternoon, it's going to be easier for travel. I wouldn't call it pleasant. We're going to look at soaking rain on 80 and 50 with that snow level up above 7,000 feet at that point. But this is mid-afternoon on Saturday. Still just absolutely soaking wet from Yuba City to Modesto. That goes up into the foothills as well. By the time we get to dinner time on Saturday, the roads will be wet. Everything on the ground is going to be wet. But we may get a little bit of a break in the falling rain in the valley, with things just kind of focused in the foothills and the Sierra. Overnight, some scattered showers. That'll be the case through Sunday. Sunday, I think we're going to get a lot of dry time in the valley, too. We're not going to call it a completely dry day. There will still be showers around. There will be a breeze as well, gusting around 30 miles per hour. But our focus on Sunday is more so going to be for the foothills and the Sierra around Tahoe. But again, Sunday, not a snow day. It is a rain day, and that includes for the resorts as well. All of that water's got to go somewhere. It's all going to run off down the west slope. A lot of it, of course, ending up in those riverbeds, which have lots of room in them after 4 dry weeks. I want to take a look at some of the river gauges down in the valley just to kind of prove a point here. The Cosumnes River easily floods. It's not controlled by any kind of upstream dam or reservoir. But even here, we're not expecting flooding at Michigan Bar, at McConnell, which kind of is like the canary in the coal mine for flooding in the San Joaquin Basin. But the Yuba River, certainly the Sacramento River and the Feather River, they're all going to come up anywhere from 15 to 20 feet over the next few days. But even then, still not enough to see any flooding, and we do not expect flooding on those rivers even going into next week. But the stormy pattern is going to continue through at least next Friday. The air is going to cool down, which means snow is more likely, and that's potentially below 5,000 feet. Now, there's still some uncertainty about that. I think our best chance to get snow closer to 4,000 feet will be next Thursday into Friday. If you're traveling this weekend, it's mainly rain over the summits, but Monday into Tuesday, I think we'll start to get back into some chain controls above 6,000 feet. And down in the valley, tomorrow is really the wettest day of the weekend. So if you're like me and you take a weekend day to just kind of sit around and another day to get stuff done, Sunday can be your get stuff done day.
Okay, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
I like the sit around day.
Too.